Yeah, so breaking news. In what is being described as the most daring counterattacks in recent history, the Biafra Defense Force has launched a devastating strike on the major zoo army barracks in Anambra. All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform where they give una back-to-back updates. Always here to let people know on how things they be, on how things they share. All right, without further wasting of time, without going into details briefly, this is what it is. Okay, Anambra, the battlefield is shifting in what is being described as one of the most counter attacks, most of the daring counter attacks in history. The Biafra Defense Force has launched a devastating strike on a major Nigerian army barracks in Anambra, reducing the facility to rubble. This move comes just hours after a reported military crackdown in Nnewi, where zoo forces allegedly stormed civilian areas in an aggressive operation. Let me change the tone, or let me restate, or talk about it again. In where they had where zoo forces allegedly stormed Biafra areas in an aggressive operation to eliminate Biafra civilians. My people, that is what happened. Nothing more, nothing less. And that is why this counterattack is happening right now. All right, today full-time news. Eyewitnesses in Anambra reported hearing heavy explosions last night, followed by intense gunfire near the military base. By dawn, the once heavily fortified barracks was in ruins. Yes, with thick smoke rising into the sky, the BDF, in a statement released early this morning, claimed the responsibility for the attack. Of course, calling it a direct response to the unprovoked aggression of the Zoo army in the enough is enough. The Zoo army thought they could invade our land and kill our people without consequences. This is just the beginning. Actually, this is one of the beginnings these people think, or I don't know how many times we would have to make it known to them that they have no authority, they have no right to come into Biafra land to do whatever it is they think they deem fit and walk out without getting or seeing, feeling a consequence of whatever it is that is going to happen after whatever action they've taken. According to initial reports, several military vehicles were destroyed, of course, they razed down. The unknown number of zoo soldiers were seriously wounded. This attack has sent shockwaves across the country, with security forces scrambling to assess the full extent of damage. My people, they would never want to accept fully that this was a full-time takedown. I believe one way or another, it is something that they would want to hide or not want to let everybody know, because of course this weakens their defenses. Okay, the BDS retaliatory strike follows a brutal military operation that took place in Nnewi. Now they are talking about what actually happened that led to this attack. Where sources say zoo forces are carried out mass arrests and burnt homes and clashed with pro-Biafra supporters. Of course, they call anybody pro-Biafra supporter. So far as you are Igbo, they would say anything. Witnesses claim soldiers moved to house, searching for individuals suspected of having ties with the separatist movement. A local resident speaking anonymously described the horror. They said they came in at night and they made a whole lot of noise. Many people ran, of course, to the bushes. Though the zoo military has yet to release an official statement, as it is always with them, sources suggest the operation in Nnewi was part of an intensified effort to crush Biafra's growing resistance. However, this latest counterattack by the BDF signals that the fight is far from over. One thing I would always want to say whenever they try to talk about crushing Biafra's growing resistance is this one thing: you can kill people, but you can't kill a mindset. You can kill an idea. You think you have killed a particular set of people. You think that you have demolished or you have marched down on some set of people because of they are the ones carrying the idea at some particular point. But there will always be people that have also grown to want that kind of idea and that are aiming for those kind of things. And so you cannot stop them without causing a whole lot of issues. And that is one thing they have not come to understand, that Biafra at this point, stopping Biafra or the mindset of Biafra is impossible, because you have to kill a whole lot of people. You have to make it known to the whole wide world that this is what you're doing. And step by step, these people are showing themselves. And it will surely come to the extent where they will be put to shame full time. One after the other, it will come to that, my people. Let's just be watching. And so, as news of the barracks discussion spreads and panic has set in across Anambra, my people, this has caused a wealthy amount of issues, and it will keep on causing kasala until they begin to understand how to that we are leaders, our Igbo leaders earlier on, that these are the things that will be happening. But of course, most times we did not believe, or people back then did not believe it. But look at it now, we have found ourselves in that same situation. And now we are lamenting, we are crying. But no, we are not going to stop. My people, I feel like this should just be an eye-opener to people to understand that we cannot survive under, we cannot dwell under the same people. We cannot dwell under their roof. Their roof is not a roof. Their roof, higa. We will surely, the sun will surely strike us if we say we are going to hide under them, because they are not interested in anything that concerns our business. They are only interested in anything that will benefit them, and they can use our resources. Ndibo, and they are interested in our resources, what we are able to do, how hard we are able to work to keep the country going, because they are all lazy people. Every single one of them very lazy. To see someone that is hardworking, or that would want to put in extra work as an Igbo person, as an Hausa person, or as a Fulani person, is very hard. And that is the truth of the matter. Which is why if you come to the JAMB lessons, or when you come to take JAMB and everything, if you come to Igbo people, they will carry their exam scores and exam cutoff mark and put it in 300, 350. 320, but then their own, if they manage to even get 90, they will pass them. Manage to get 100, that person might. That is what it is. This is clearly not fair. And then those people will be giving more better treatments than we ourselves, because that person is from the north, and they will take it from where they are in the north, from their schools in the north, and still bring it to the east, because someone that would still be getting around those low-level courses, low-level cutoff marks, will still be allowed, because they are trying to invade, they are trying to encroach into every system that concerns Ndibo and Biafrans. This is their plan. Now, putting all this command. There was a time that Buhari came out and said the same thing, and the backlash was so much that, of course, it was not. Now, it's looking at it. It's happening the second time, should let you know that this thing is something they've had in mind. This thing is a plan that they've had right from time, to make sure that we bring these people down to their feet. We encroach into their land. We make sure that we take over their land. Imagine giving Fulanis a free land. They didn't even say free land in every place in Nigeria, in every place in Biafra land, in Abia State, in Ebonyi State, in Enugu State, in Owerri, in Imo State. My people, think about it. When these ones have land, it means that they can get a base of wherever that land is, use it to plan and invade, and do a whole lot of things. And that is the issue we keep having. These are the issues we keep having every single time. When these things are not treated properly, you see that we would always have issues. Issues upon issues upon issues upon issues. And when these issues start compiling and keep growing and keep going high, my people, it means at some point we will not be able to contain it. But if it starts now, to go against every single thing, to make sure that, to let them know that we are not giving up on our call to get Biafra, then they will come to understand that we are serious, and that anything we've ever said has always been serious, and they will take us more seriously, because that is what we need to do, because that is what we are. We are serious people. That is why the Biafra Liberation Army and the Biafra Navy, every single people involved in this particular movement, is working tirelessly to make sure that we get what we want. And so that is the problem. That is the effort we need to keep having. So yes, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.